Alright, YouTubes, I'm doing this for you. I just realized one of my fans notified me that my game, as in my Pax Mongolia walkthrough, whatever part this is, part 3, was removed for inappropriate content. I don't know why. It was the same walkthrough I've always had up there, and it just got removed for inappropriate content. Don't ask me why whatsoever. I have no idea at all. So these guys are done. This is going to be a little bit off from part 2 of the Pax Mongolia walkthrough. I'm just doing this because part 3 is missing. Part 3 was awesome. It was great. I went through the scenario perfectly, and now I have to redo it somewhat again. So it's going to be a little disjointed from part 3, and I made this like a year ago, over a year ago. So cut me some slack. I can't even make my elite Mangadayas yet because I spent it all on spies and crap. So I'm going to have to wait here until I can take down this freaking wonder. Gosh dang it, YouTube, why did you have to remove it for inappropriate content? It was a normal walkthrough. Some stupid person must have flagged it on YouTube for no particular reason whatsoever. They just thought they were being funny, or I don't know, they flagged it. That's what I'm assuming, and it erased the video from YouTube, and so I'm going to have to remake it after part 2, and I don't even have those save files, so I've just gotten back to somewhat of a similar point, and hopefully I don't fail, which is a very, very high possibility that I do. So I'm collecting gold right now to get myself some elite Mangadayas. Don't really need these, because I'm going to need to spend all the gold that I do acquire on these elite Mangadayas. Unless I did want to use the Hussar, but not many people want to use Hussars nowadays. So preferably what you want to do is you want to send your siege over here. Almost have enough. There we go. Have enough for the elite Mangadayas. And we're going to garrison these Hussars and what, don't delete them. And there, use these siege onagers, clear out some of these trees. I want you to attack. Thank you. Create a little path for you. Take out the rest of these trees. Alright, so that's quite a path. What you can do now, send these trebuchets over here. Take out this wall. And whatever Mangadayas you do create into this tower, your firepower will be increased. Slowly build up your Mangadaya force. Use all your available villagers, apart from a couple on gold, other on stone, obviously. Keep pumping out these farms because you will need some food for your Mangadayas and possibly Hussars, depending on what you create, and eventually petards. Hopefully we're not going to have to make too many petards though. What you can do is also make elite skirmishers to beef up your towers, but that takes away from your population limit. Alright, so I might be a little rusty, and this is going to be interesting. I'm jumping right in this about a year later. I forgot who mentioned this to me, mentioned this problem to me, but I thank them wholeheartedly for bringing this to my attention. Take out anybody that threatens you. Looks like he's trying to threaten me. And frickin' paladins are already here. Just gotta get rid of them. We don't like paladins. Alright, so they're going to be pumping these paladins out, no kidding. And we need these trebuchets because we don't have the gold, we don't have the resources to dawdle around here for a while. Alright, pump out these Mangadayas. I need to accompany this castle with yet another castle in a similar location with a siege onager to clear out the rest of these trees so I can have a neighboring castle. So move these trebuchets a little bit further back now. And what we're going to do with the Hussars is, I don't know. I'm going to shift, bring them out for a second, have them repair right here. Have the rally point set down here so I can quickly take out these trees. As long as he's repairing, that's good news. And we're going to send these guys in here now. That is, him. And we're just going to rush them past here, try to get, I don't know, get over here. I don't really know what I'm going to do here. More so just free up space in this castle, so obviously monks are going to come threaten me. And we can take out these forests, clear out some room for those castles I was talking about. Alright, do we even have any remaining? Interesting, we actually do. Alright, so let's try to get a couple hits in on these villagers, stop them from building this wonder. And they're too far along to stop building, that is. Alright, so we want to get out of here, preferably, so we draw these paladins away. Okay, so attack ground, keep taking out these trees. That's definitely far enough away, don't give me that. Alright, and now this person can build another castle for ourselves. Alright, so we're getting up to the 20 Mangadaya mark. That's going to be built anytime soon here. And I don't know how many years exactly, but it's going to have to be pretty quick for us to get our petards, sabotars over there, whatever it is that we end up using. We're obviously going to be mixing Mangadayas in there as well. In this castle, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with it. It was kind of a fallback thing, fallback option. Doesn't look like we're going to be using too much of it. Alright, so just keep monitoring these guys. Make sure they're getting some gold still, because there is some down here that you can get. Everything is valuable. Alright, so it is built 200 years. This is your most important priority right now. We want to get rid of this castle as well, and all these elite skirmishers. So you're essentially going to be making a path for yourself to get your sabotars down here. And wherever these sabotars are, you send them to join the brigade. We can send these guys as close as we can to this gold mine, and keep pumping out these Mangadayas out the wazoo. Pump them out. We'll get conscription now, allow them to be produced a little bit quicker. And you want to get a castle going in here to allow yourself to transfer your Mangadayas in and shut down any infantry that in your way. You'll basically draw those infantry to you. I'm going to have you guys stop because I'm going to need some assistance. And if you do have a university, and do I have a university? I don't know if I do have a university or not, which is pretty pathetic. I should have a university at this point. I'd have them build a university for me. Should have one. That's surprising that I don't, because I need treadmill crane potentially. Alright, so we got those two right there. Plot this castle in. Alright, and so we got whatever Mangadayas are created beyond their 20-minute limit mark. We can just send them to the other castle and then eventually to this castle. Alright, so 172 years. Keep monitoring that, obviously, and look at those arrows fly. It's lovely. Right, so university is almost up. Let's see what I do not have. Maybe I don't know if I have chemistry or not. And you definitely should have chemistry at this point. Alright, +1 attack for me. And I do have treadmill crane, which is a good thing. Alright, so ungarrison all these guys. Being obviously you're preparing to send them into this castle. You're not going to waste them. And we'll see what we can draw to this castle. If it does include... Alright, so it looks like we're running out of cap space here. I'm going to kill 2 of them. That doesn't do much. Alright, so 70%. Keep watching the wonder, keep watching the wonder, keep watching the wonder. And taking out these villagers will definitely draw in a lot of the attention. Alright, so we're about ready. Come on. Alright, there we go. Alright, so you can send these villagers right into that castle. And get ready for elite skirmishers to come after you and whatnot. Alright, we can send this siege onager down here behind this castle to try to take out some of these trees, that is. Alright, so make sure that you're not going to run into an issue. Alright, so that's full. We can just have these guys stay back, no attack stance right there. Alright, send them over here as well. Alright, so we want to pump out... I can't make any more units, unfortunately. Alright, so... Frick, my worst nightmare. Alright, so take out these trebuchets. They need to be got rid of immediately. Get the siege onager down there. Frick. Gosh dang it, get rid of those trebuchets. Right this minute. Alright, so hopefully we can get rid of these trees. Ah, mother. Okay. Alright, so regroup here, regroup. We can get through this. Use these Mangadaya to your advantage. Alright, so I need to get some Mangadaya being produced here. Alright, so basically fall back, pump them out as best you can. You'll slowly get trickling Mangadaya to yourself. Alright, so take that out. Alright, so clear the way. Clear the way, siege onager. Alright, so clear the way, take out these trebs. Alright, so that's okay. Halting population limit, that's okay. Alright, so keep them back here, keep them back here. If you need anything, keep them back here. Alright, so clear the way. Go, move! Quicken your step. Alright, so they're working for me. Alright, so get your trebuchets over here. Where's this monk? Where's this monk I see? Or here. Alright, so that path is open. We can start working on this monastery and getting rid of that monastery. Alright, so it is 100 years now. Alright, so trebuchets are coming down. We want to get our saboteurs down here as well. They're pretty quick. And it's going to be a race to the finish. Alright. Bear with me if I don't say too much. Alright, so it looks like we're getting a monk somewhere around here. Alright, so I'm going to bring these guys down here. There's no reason for them being that far. Okay, we got our saboteurs in line now. Alright, so I'm just going to keep in defensive stance. And they are going to go teeing off on each other now. Which is expected. Alright, take out these trebuchets. Hopefully they will miss. Alright, hopefully they will miss. Hopefully they will miss. And get your guys over here. And you're just going to be hustling your petards on over. Alright, frick, come on, take out this trebuchet from me. Take out this trebuchet. Show me the tank. What is this torpedoing? Holy crap. Alright, so we gotta get rid of these trebs. Boom, okay. Take out that castle. How is it in range? No idea. Alright, so they made another one, unfortunately. Alright, so take him out, take him out. 67 years. Until I die somehow. Alright, so I'm gonna inch these guys along now. Get them a little bit closer in position. And they have another siege, couple siege workshops in different places. Alright, so Sabbath. Shoot! 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 Alright. Hustle. 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 Hustle on over here. Alright. None of them can die. None of them can die. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Boom, boom. Alright, not that freaking much. Take it out. Take it out. Mangadai is going against this. I was not expecting this. Come on, take out this wonder. I need this for YouTube. YouTube's revolting against me. The cavalry have arrived. Let's go. Fire away. Never imagined this being this climactic. I have to say that. Did not expect this. You're an afterthought. Hit your mark. Hit your mark. It's going down. You're going down, Wonder. Not today. Not today. For this day, we fight. Goodbye, Wonder. Yeah, so that's how you do it. Basically, you sneak in your Mangadai, use them. They will be starved out at this point. Kill these monks. They will be starved out. Kill this villager. They will be starved out at this point. They use up all their gold, as you can probably you've probably realized up to now. Mining camp there. Check your economic indicator button. Your icon. Out of villagers. They have a little dot right there. That's all they have. They're essentially starved out, almost like we are. Okay, so now that that is taken care of, we can go to unit producers. They're still going to have villagers. They don't immediately resign like you may expect them to do. We don't have much gold left. We have this little gold patch, so you can send these out of villagers down here. The key is starving them. And these Mangadai should be working their tails off for you, getting rid of them. Alright. If you want to, do I have another siege unit? Do I have that guy? No, I don't. Alright, so I'm just going to send them over here. Alright, these guys can be used to take care of these stables. Get them in range for the siege workshop. Freaking scorpions. They're everywhere. Alright. So, they do have another castle and a bevy of towers remaining. The most important thing, obviously, is their villager count, though. So keep monitoring that. Keep monitoring the monks, because you don't want to lose them. And we lost one. This monastery is really bugging me right now. Could have used one of these trebuchets for helping me out. Fire away there. Have this guy fire away there. And key is starving. And once again, they just have villagers now. They may try to rebuild the town center, but the most important thing is that wonder being taken care of. They are starved. Don't forget that. I have no lumberjacks, no farmers, but I have plenty of resources for what I'm going to need in the end. So they still have a siege workshop remaining, but if you slowly get rid of their unit producers, they tend to only produce tectonic knights and paladins, and there's two common things with them. They're very expensive. Alright. Okay, this is good. This is good. Looking good. And I don't have this much room in my hard drive space, so this is all I needed to show you guys anyways. This is essentially part 3, and because I had the rest of this in part 4 on YouTube already, it's all good. So I think you guys can understand what to do from now on. But this is how you take care of the wonder. You slowly create this path for yourself on the side of the map. Taking out this castle first. Taking out this castle is the biggest thing. It's on a hill. Don't forget it has extra range than you may think it does. You can starve them. Slowly creep with their castles. Bring your Mangadais. That's all you need to produce. Make sure they're elite. Get them all together. Get chemistry. Get all their attack bonuses that they can possibly have. That brings them up to 12. And you'll be good. And you'll be good there. So hopefully this refreshed your memory. And this is trying to replace that video that was deleted of mine. Hopefully this helped out. It's going to be a little bit out of order. But I'll see you guys whenever.